Well, some really interesting things going on in terms of Brexit Britain and global trade. That outlook of being able to represent ourselves on the world stage now outside of the EU, doing our own deals. Of course, we've also already seen nations launched to join the CPTPP, £9 trillion trade area. In April, the Office for National Statistics found that Britain imported £20.1 billion of goods from beyond the EU in April, which was the most on record going back to 97. And so as this goes on, we've already seen a deal done with Australia. Of course, the naysayers said no one would want to do a deal with Brexit UK. It would all take years. It would never, ever be done. We've already seen a deal done with the Aussies. It now looks like Liz Truss set to do a deal with New Zealand, which is looking very positive. Truss herself saying that great progress has been made. Round 6 of trade talks with a modern partnership, an important step towards joining the CPTPP. As the Express note, UK on the verge of a New Zealand tie-up that could open up a £9 trillion trade area. With a government source saying New Zealand will be the next big deal Liz does. It's valuable in its own right, but also paves the way for us to join the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which will deepen Britain's links with the fastest growing parts of the global economy. The Kiwis, they say, show it's possible to have zero tariffs and high standards on exactly the sort of country we should be pursuing a deal with. Liz is pushing hard to get a deal over the line. Former Brexit Minister David Jones, also quoted by The Express, as saying it's been clear for a number of years that the EU is accounting for an ever decreasing share of world trade. Brexit now gives us the opportunity to forge closer trade relations with the dynamic economies of the Indo-Pacific region, which will become increasingly important in world trade terms over the coming years. Now, in terms of what these deals can mean, as Truss herself again has previously pointed out, and I know lots of you big fans of Liz Truss, let me know what you're making of all this, by the way. It's also pointed out when it comes to the Aussie deal, for instance, our zero tariff trade deal with Australia will mean lower prices and more choice for Aussie wine lovers here in Britain. And so, yeah, look, global deals being done. Of course, the power of this is that the British government, if the deal isn't right, can and should walk away from it. But let me know what you're making of all of this, guys, as I keep bringing you pro-Brexit Britain news. And if you want to support my channel, do become a patron, patreon.com/Heaver. Lots of exclusive content over there. And of course, guys, as ever, thanks so much for watching.